All right, we're live. Time for tonight's Facebook Live video with Nathan in attendance in the rear. There we go. Put the blade down, Nate. See how you pull it over out to the outside a little bit and it goes past the catch and it comes down? There you go. A couple people getting on here. We're doing a video on something a little different tonight. Most every night we got a running tractor. We have got something really cool to show everybody tonight. Couple people on there. Hey Kevin, hey Cliff. So tonight we're going to talk about this little Caterpillar pedal tractor. I'm pretty proud of it. I just bought it. I have one I'm going to sell. I was fortunate enough to get this one bought this week at an auction out west. It's probably the best one in existence. I don't think it's ever been played with, but not everybody has seen one. So I thought I'd show it to everybody a little bit. This little Caterpillar D4 pedal tractor was made right around 1950, and it was made right here in the Northeast. It was made by the New London Metal Processing Corporation in New London, Connecticut, as you can see right there. This toy's never been played with. It's been on display its entire life, 70 years. It's not been restored. That's the original paint on it. And it's really cool how this toy was made. Way back when, this had to have been an expensive toy because, you know, other people had pedal tractors. And the kid who had this was pretty fortunate. Would have been probably the child of somebody had a construction company or something. This is the original paint. It's cool. It's got the original muffler. And even right on the gas cap, the radiator cap, it says NLMP, New London Metal Products. And there's the original graphics for the engine. The tracks are cool. See the little bitty metal tracks with a little rubber bumper, little rubber inside of the thing here, and it's got little rollers on the bottom. And what's cool is the kid sat in here and pedaled this by the pedal, which turned a little rear differential, and both tracks turned. And if you wanted to turn one way, you pulled back on this lever here, and I'll show you down in here what happened. When you pulled back on this lever, this little foot went down. Let me show it on this one just a minute. There, pull that one back a little, Nate. When you push that, pull that back. See that linkage down there? That little foot went down, and it lifted that track off the ground just a little bit, so that one would not have any traction, and you'd go around to the left. Or if you pulled the right one, would lift that track a little bit, and it would spin around to the right a little bit, which is pretty neat. And also, the blade goes up and down. There, raise that blade, Nate. You'd raise the blade by pulling on the lever. It should go without it, but yeah, we don't want to break the old cable. We want to be careful. There you go. That would raise it. Move the lever sideways, and it would latch. See right there? Had a little latch. So you could ride around with the blade up in the air, and if you did decide to ride up blade around up in the air, and you didn't really want to scratch out Ma and Pa's floor, it had little shoes for it there to ride around on. See? And there's the construction of it, all metal, welded construction. And most of these, the tracks are absolutely shot. I've never seen one like this. Still has all the blue metal on it. It's never been played with, never been in the dirt. The fellow I bought it from said he bought it at an estate sale, a little farm sale in Illinois, 40-some years ago. And he came home with it, and his dad was mad that he bought it. And but it was bought new, they said, by a farmer who bought a D4 new on the farm. And when they got this pedal, they displayed it inside. And it was never ridden by a child. And it's not going to get ridden by a child again either. Number one, my kids are too big. Number two, it costs too much. But on the other hand, it's absolutely beautiful. It's going to go in my family room up on display. And I thought, we're always do a running tractor. It'd be cool for you all to see this thing up close. It's even got little toolboxes right there. It's got the same pedals that vintage tractor would have had. See? Never really been pedaled. You can see up in there, see all the original paint. This thing is absolutely just killer. I love it. It came home. We bought some tractors at the auction I got this at. It came home in the sleeper of the semi, and we put a blanket over it so it wouldn't get scared and it wouldn't get scratched. But there it is. Usually most of these, by the way, I do have one of these I've had for years, which is very, very good. If this one's a scale of 1 to 10, I had one that's a 6 or a 7 that we'll be selling in a Facebook auction this winter. But this one, I just want to show it to everybody. If you don't get a chance to see one, I'll have the other one on display at our shop for a while. But this one, going to go in the private stock in the family room. Pretty neat little tractor. I thought, well, we always do a running tractor. We just got this in, and I was kind of excited about it. Thought you'd all like to see it. Nate looks pretty excited the way he's leaning on the truck back there. But so it's the New London Metal Products toy Caterpillar D4 pedal tractor. I hope you all enjoyed getting a look at it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you with another video pretty darn soon. Because this little son of a gun is going to get put in the house. What a tractor. We'll see ya.